guys, welcome back to Brock's Bees and Botanicals. Today we're just going to do just a regular hive inspection. We're going to check these two hives. So recently I just got a package and a nuke. So the package I put in the box that I have in now, and then I put them in the deep box, waited for a couple weeks, and then I put the super on top just so they can fill out the bottom box, just so they have enough food for winter. And then I put the super on just so they can put their axis honey in there too. So as I'm checking this super, it's looking kind of full, you know, like there's few frames and it's a little full, but not very much. But yeah, they seem to be looking great. They're drawing out the comb pretty well, and yeah, they just seem to be doing a really good job. Now as I pull out this frame, you can see that glistening, shiny stuff that's in the comb. That is the honey that you extract. And when you know it's full, I'll show you in a little bit, but you'll see it almost like capped off, like there's a top, like I'll show you right now. There's like this white capping on it. So what the bees do is they draw out the comb, they fill the comb with the honey, and then they cap it off with a new layer of wax so the honey doesn't drip out. Also, what I'm pointing to right now, that is a mite. Mites are very bad for bees. What they do is when the queen lays her eggs in the comb, the mites attach themselves to the egg, and once it grows, the mite feeds off the bee, and then it creates more mites, which infect your whole hive and can destroy your whole hive. So what you can do to protect against these mites is you can either buy mite traps that you can put in your hive and that they will catch the mites, and you just put like olive oil or something in there and it catches them, or you can just poke everyone that you see and just try and eliminate as much as you can. Usually the bees will take care of them, but you should always check for mites. So the stuff that I'm showing on the screen right now, that is cat brood. So brood is pretty much just baby bees. It's just the larvae that are turning into bees. And what they will do also is, just like capping the honey, the queen will lay her eggs, and then once the eggs have turned to their larvae stage, they will close over the comb that the eggs are in, and they will seal it like a little chamber. And then once the bee is ready to begin its life, it will climb out and it will break itself through that capping and it will become a bee. Those white things that are in the comb, that is the larvae in their larvae stage. Those larvae are about to be capped over by those bees. Now, if you can see on the frame, that orangey yellowish stuff that's inside of the comb, that is the pollen that the bees go and collect. Now, I have just found the queen, and she is on this frame right at the tip of my finger. If you can see her right there, and she seems to be doing fine. She's producing a lot of eggs, and she seems really healthy. Now, what I'm pointing to right now, that is a queen cell. So in order to create a queen, the bees, they make what is called a queen cell. So it looks just like regular comb, except it looks like almost like a little house or something. It's like just like a little ball-shaped comb that has a big hole in front. What the bees do is they lay an egg in there, and then they feed it a certain type of food, which is called royal jelly, and they feed that to the queen, and that is what makes the queen. The queen is then born in that queen cell, and then will break its cap and just become a new queen, just like the brood. Now that I'm opening up my second hive, this is the hive that I put the nuke in, and as I open this thing up, I have never seen anything like this before. There is so much stray comb everywhere that is filled with honey, and they have already filled their frames full of honey and brood and food, and I'm just amazed just looking at this. I am going to put the super on today. I'm going to get that in a few minutes, but I'm just going to look through this hive for a little bit and just see how it's doing. So when a bee is going to collect nectar and pollen, what they do is they leave the hive, they go fly out, and they go wherever, whatever plant, vegetable, crop, anything, even trees. And they go, they collect the pollen, they stuff it in a pocket in their back legs. And if you see a bee with little yellow pockets on the back, that means they have collected pollen and are bringing it back to the hive. They will also collect nectar from a flower. They will suck the nectar out, and they have a little nectar gland or pocket inside of their body where they hold nectar, and then they eat the rest. So they bring it back to the hive, and they feed the nectar to the workers. They give it to them, and then they also give the pollen to the workers, and then they go out and venture again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this super box on, and I'm going to check them in maybe a week or two, and I'm going to see how much honey they produce. So I just scraped off a little piece of comb and honey just to show you guys and just to taste, because it tastes amazing. So here's the comb and the honey inside, and it is the most sweetest thing you've ever tasted. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all later. See ya. Bye.